What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Keep It Real podcast. I'm your host, Reese.
And I'm your other host, Connor.
Alright, so this is very weird setting. At least it's not raining, though, to be fair.
Give it 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think you're going to have... The podcast will legit just end. If it starts raining, it ends because your computer would be done for.
Yeah, I really don't want my laptop getting wet. It's not waterproof.
It's fine. My phone's over there, innit? But it'll probably last better than your laptop would.
Yeah, 100%.
Even
Your
though
phone's
you-
at least like IP67 or something. Waterproof.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But yeah, cool.
Tech talk, innit?
So let's just address what happened last week then, innit?
Oh, what? When you decided to record the podcast by using the mic built into your webcam?
They're gonna be like, but we didn't see no webcam footage or whatever. Well, we was in, what was we in? Discord or Skype? Yeah, Discord.
Yeah, it was a
innit?
Discord call
Yeah, so
due
we
to
was in-
like
yeah,
COVID.
yeah, we was in, it was in Discord call, so we could see each other still. But
But you thought, oh, for mic input, I'll select webcam.
mate, I don't know because I never change it, so it's normally fine, innit? So I'd have my mic be plugged in, like, alright, cool, because it looked the same until like you press the drop down bit, and then you
Yeah,
see
because
it was
the
different.
mic's got like a PNP or whatever.
Yeah,
at
but
the
you
end.
can't see that unless you press it, 'cause I even showed you. But yeah, I'm glad we figured it out because I was like, why did that sound like I was sounded like I
But
was
you
in
felt
a,
the need to argue with me, saying, "No, I selected it. I know
well,
what
yeah,
I've
well,
done."
it should have been.
No, you're such a good podcast.
Host, yeah, I know. We still ain't done the poll in it. So
What poll?
remember ages ago we said we was gonna do a poll, who was better, but I was like, nah, because we know who that one viewer was at the time, or
Oh,
one
yeah.
listener, I should say, one viewer.
Well, now they could be a viewer.
Yeah, we at least have 3 viewers now.
Why did I start watching it?
No, wait, could you imagine him watching it? Or me telling him about it? He wouldn't even take it seriously.
Oh, the time you told him about it, he said he didn't want to like listen, didn't want to be a part of it.
I ain't even said to him, innit? You talk to him more than I do.
That's right.
so-
Once we get a sponsorship, maybe in like 2 years, he's not getting any other money.
Yeah, he's like getting.
Yeah, it's his garden, his chairs, but he's not getting any other money.
Yeah, so I don't even know what's the topics today. We got like random stuff.
Do you say you don't know what the topics are? They're on the screen.
No, I know what the topics are, but I mean, like, you know, like last time we was like, oh, like moon. We can't really say one specific thing because we got like a few.
Oh,
different
yeah.
things, you know what I mean?
Last week was more of a topic as a whole. This is just
Yeah, mate, that was my favorite podcast as well, and I can't believe the audio.
so upset.
Mate, I was deep and I was like, one time something's gonna happen, and of course it had to happen with that one.
I'm glad it was you and not me though. If it was me, I'd probably hate myself. I just hate you. It's a much better feeling.
Yeah, I don't know myself. Oh, do you remember that one episode of that podcast we did when it messed up? Like, yep, I remember.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, so, well, we'll start off with what's my man's name? David Blane, innit? Because he was in the news. He's doing his new stupid.
Yeah, he's making himself an up house and flying to New York.
I was wondering what he was gonna say. I was like, up what? Yeah, well, basically, innit? Well, what is he actually on? Is it a bike? He said, no. Is it a bike?
I thought it was like a garden chair with just a few balloons attached.
No, I feel legit like he said it was a bike. No, is it a bike?
Either way,
Or is
he's
it like in
attaching balloons to
Or is
himself
it in
and
the
flying.
style of a like hot air balloon thing?
Yeah, in a sense, he's
But
a
it's literally balloons.
bunch of like helium balloons floating to New York. It's New York, right? Or America?
I don't know.
I think it's New York.
It's somewhere in America, isn't it? That's all I know. But I don't understand how he says it's 10 years in the making as well, innit? Which I can kind of believe because what he's done like TV shows.
But how do you practice for this? Does he just like fly around like London with a bunch of balloons attached to his back?
Mate, legit, he must have practiced where he's legit doing it, but underneath, or he's either attached to something, or if he falls, there's like something underneath him. Do you know what I mean? He's not just falling and then gonna get
He just
hurt.
doesn't care.
Mate, fully doesn't care. I was reading like YouTube comments and he's like made a deal with like the devil or something. Like, this is crazy. He hasn't died from the stuff he's done. Like when he did did you watch the one where he shot the bullet in his mouth? Like,
Oh, and caught it.
himself. Yeah, he caught
Yeah.
the bullet in his mouth because he was showing like runs leading up to it before, or like practice stuff. And he said like one of the mouthpieces he had, it like when the bullet went into it, I think it like came out on the other side. Like obviously it slowed down because it hit the thing still, but the thing broke.
That's mad.
I feel like he said it was like a day before he was meant to do the actual thing, so he had to like get a new mouth thing or whatever and stuff like that within like a day or something, and he still did it.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. He's living the good life, really.
Mate, I remember when I was like younger and he did that one. What one would it have been? I know he was in London. He did that one where he was in the box.
What, for like days on end?
Remember that? Yeah, he was literally just.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the purpose of that one was. He was just in a glass
Publicity.
bog. Bog?
How does he
Box?
make money though? Selling shows? Like
Yeah, because when he. I don't know, when he done that, would you think he had sponsors when he was doing it maybe or something? So he was getting money out of it, because how would he have really been earning money doing that?
Yeah, you'd think he'd be like sponsored by like Red Bull or someone, in a sense.
Red Bull,
Yeah, because he does like crazy shit, really.
I guess.
Wow, who's gonna sponsor him? Toshiba?
I don't know, I think just Red Bull's just hella random.
Nah, because you get people who like jump out the sky without parachutes, who are like sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah, I understand that sense, but it's like, oh yeah, so can you imagine he goes up to them to pitch an idea? Oh yeah, so basically Red Bull, I got this thing right.
Listen, he could go,
Where
he could
I
go
wanna
to
sit in a
anyone and
box.
pitch an idea.
Yeah, now I feel like then he wasn't as big though, was he? Like when he was in the box, I feel like I can't remember what other stunts he did, but I feel like at the time it was that was it? Oh, I don't even want to say his name because I'm gonna sound like an idiot.
I don't know what
It
you're
was
on about.
the Chris. Is it Chris Angel?
I have no idea what you're
You
on
don't know who
about.
Chris Angel? I used to be big into magic when I was younger. To be fair, always used to try and do tricks and that. I'm sure it was like I can't even search because my phone's over there. You got your phone, no? You can search it.
What?
His name? I think his name's Chris Angel. Just so I get it right. It's something Angel. I'm sure it is.
Is it Christopher C or with a K?
C, I think. Chris Angel? I swear it better be.
Yeah, American
It
Magician.
is. Ah, see, I'm sick. Yeah, I feel like at the time he was bigger, or like they might have been on the same level or whatnot. He always used to do like big stuff as well. Not recognize him. He's like tattoos and that, no? Or is he just that dark
No,
hair?
he
had, like,
kind of
black
just
hair,
looks
didn't he?
like he's
goth,
joined
innit?
an emo band.
Yeah.
He's got songs. What? It says American Magician, but it comes up to listen to him on Spotify, and this is his.
Wait, was he in a band?
Could have been. Illusionist. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It
I
doesn't
don't
say.
know. No, yeah, I remember him though. Yeah, so I think like at the time it was probably
Let's see.
a mixture between them two, I guess. I don't know, because I feel like I haven't. Obviously, David Blane doesn't do as much anymore. I feel like, but he still does more than he does. Unless he just gets more light on him. I don't know. I don't really watch it like I used to. Yeah, I used to be big into magic when I was like younger.
Yeah, he's flying across the Hudson River using balloons.
Okay.
Yeah, which is in New York.
Yeah. Mate, yeah. Either way, like, yeah, that's just crazy. I don't. When is it? It's this month, no? End of the month.
Bank holiday Monday, 31st.
Yeah. 'Cause he's gonna live stream it or whatever, innit?
Yeah, it'll be on
Mate.
YouTube, which will be good.
Mate, could you imagine, like, I don't want him to, and I don't think he will, but can you imagine something goes wrong? Like, it's gonna be live streamed as well, so it's like, anything that happens is just gonna be, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. It's a YouTube original. YouTube is sponsoring us.
Mad. Gonna sponsor a potential man's death.
Yeah, what? You're only putting that on YouTube. That's gonna get 1 billion views.
Easily.
Eventually.
Yeah. He's gonna get hella live viewers as well, can you imagine?
I
I'll be watching
reckon
that.
10 mil live views.
Something like that, yeah. I don't even know. I have to see what time it, like, in UK time it is.
I don't care. I'll be watching it.
No, yeah, I'll watch it as well. But I just hope it's later on than earlier, in a sense.
What, like not 4 a.m.?
What's that morning, yeah.
Yes, in the morning. In case you don't know, Reese doesn't know what AM or PM is. It's a constant hassle of
100%
telling him what
people
time of
probably
day to
don't
meet me.
think being serious. I feel like, have we touched, I don't think we have touched on this before, right?
What, the
Like,
fact
dead
that
ass being serious about AM and PM. Like, I feel like because I feel like sometimes AM means after midday. That's what I think it stands for. That's why I deep it like that. People probably think I'm stupid, but that makes sense. And then PM is, don't know. I don't think it. I just think AM is like after midday, even though it's not.
No.
It's before.
I've never heard that in my life. I always just feel like I've just known what AM and PM is.
That's why I'd rather someone just say to me, yeah,
4 a.m. in the morning.
4 in the morning or 4 at night. It's not hard, really, is it?
What
Do you know what I
about
mean?
if we just talk in like 24-hour time? So I'd be like, meet me at 1600 hours.
I'd know that better. 100% easy. Meet me at 4. It's not difficult.
Oh, you get that one?
Yeah, that's easier than, yeah, 100%. But yeah. And then what I was looking, I had a quick look earlier because I'm going to open this. Well, you can talk about while I open my drink. About the. See, I used to think, wait, before I put this open, I used to think it was Darren Brown.
It is Darren Brown.
It's Darren. There's a difference. It's
Is
Darren,
it?
not Darren. It's Darren
Wait,
Brown.
did I spell it wrong then? Or is that how it's spelled?
What did you put? A? Nah, it's not A. It's E. It's
Really?
just, oh, unless it is A, but I know it's pronounced Darren either way. However it's spelled, it's Darren because I always used to thought it was Darren Brown, but it's not, which is
That's
mad.
crazy.
But yeah, go on there and continue with the show thing.
What show thing?
Don't piss me off. I want to open my drink. Come
You're
on.
you're not allowed to tell you joke. What, we're talking about he shows?
Yeah, his
oh,
show next year.
Oh, what? The one in Milton Keynes?
Well, London, UK.
Well, it's not London in the UK, if it's all around London. Because you thought Sheffield was near London.
Is no. Well, what you can go to? Not is it Sheffield Station or something? Not station. What is it like? Yeah, it's like Sheffield, isn't it? You can go to the train
Sheffield
station.
is like 4 hours away.
What is it then? I'm thinking of like there's Hammersmith and then there's like something else. I feel like Sheffield's near it or something. No.
No, I don't know. I don't think there's a Sheffield like in London. Are you on about like Sheffield United, like the football team?
Oh, I got gas. I don't know.
No, it's very far.
I felt like I didn't feel like it was very far away.
Yeah, it's not very near.
All right, well I'll just say it then, cause no. So basically, I was looking earlier because obviously I kind of mentioned it to you as well. Darren Brown, he's doing. I'm guessing it got postponed. It might have been this year or it might have been next year. I don't know, but it's scheduled for next year now. He's doing like a
It's like a stage
tour.
show.
Yeah, like he's called it a tour in it because it's only over here. Well, no, I think it's in like Scotland and stuff like that, and Wales as well, maybe.
The UK.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying where we are, like around us. Like I'm not gonna travel to Scotland or Wales, am I?
Well, you're gonna go Sheffield, so you might as well go. Wales is closer.
It's actually.
No way. Cardiff is closer than Sheffield. Cardiff is the capital of Wales.
Yeah, no, no.
Okay.
I just never deeps it like that. Oh, that's okay, yeah. Well, either way, yeah, it's over here. And yeah, I obviously I have no clue what it's about. I don't even know if he releases details on it, but like, obviously when I say it, I was just thinking of the shows he's done in the past, didn't it? If you watched it, there was like one where it's something to do. I think he was on a plane though, and he was asking this guy to like, it was all because he does stuff to do with the mind, and like not hypnotizing, but you know what I mean.
It's like mind control, basically.
Yeah, he plants stuff into you so then you can do whatever it is and that. And wasn't there one to do with a plane where this guy had to like believe in himself that he could help on the plane? Like I think it was land it or something.
What? I've not seen that.
I'm sure it was something like that.
Are you okay? Did your KA really make you that gassy?
Yeah, mate. I really drink like compared to before. I think the most I used to have was like Monsters and that. So when I have fizzy now, I feel like I just get gas. I don't even know. It's not even that bad.
That's why I haven't opened my drink because Dr Pepper makes me really gassy.
Yeah, I'm right now. I got it out. I think I drink it so quick, but it's not even that bad considering what I normally have Coke or Pepsi. That's only the black grape one, the KA. It's like sparkling. It's not like it's not as bad as like a Coke or something. I don't know. That one's banging though. I feel like the fruit punch one used to be my favorite. I feel like the black grape one's probably my favorite. You had that one?
What, the black grape one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Years and years ago. Probably like high school when I could like buy a drink for like, what was that, 50p?
Yeah, legit. Yeah, they're on offer at the minute. I don't think they're still too much compared to like other drinks anyway. But
No, considering like you can buy that or a can of Coke. Like, it's crazy
Coke,
difference.
which is, probably double in reality. But no, yeah, and I was getting sidetracked. No, yeah, so I was looking at do the tickets because I think he said it was February, but then when you click onto it, it's actually July. So I was like, obviously looking at it, but like there's like hardly any. The closest for us would be Milton Keynes.
Yeah, which is still quite far in a sense.
Yeah, probably take what, an hour.
Yeah, I'd say more about 50 minutes, but yeah.
Sound like, yeah, because my dad used to live like Leighton Buzzard, which would take probably about 45 minutes or something, and it's a bit further from there.
Yeah,
So
sure.
for like an hour or something. But no, yeah, so I was looking at that, but yeah, there's legit like he's doing quite a few different days at the same venues, but
Do you think he'll do the same
it's not really a
stuff?
lot of seats. I don't know. I feel like
Or does it?
no.
So he's probably
obviously.
most likely going to use the audience,
Yeah,
and
so
then their reaction will, how they react will really differ what goes on.
yeah, so I reckon he's. I feel like especially these days as well, it's probably gonna go on to, let's just say, go on to Netflix again or whatever.
Yeah,
feel like
they'll have
he's-
like a Netflix show. It
yeah.
could be a Netflix original.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna do the same shit at every single show, but then he's either gonna legit just use one show, whatever the best reactions was, or he'll chop different parts into it.
Yeah,
to put it
so
together,
like
like
make
the best parts or whatever.
Like a YouTube video in a sense, just choosing like the best bits of each show.
Yeah, because like when you watch some of his shows before, he obviously doesn't cut it because he's using the same people throughout. So he could do that. He could like find the best reactions or whatever from one show and then do it in that sense.
Yeah,
But
it'll be good either way.
yeah, it'd be.
It's just, and I guess we
interesting.
could look at like resale tickets, but they'll probably be like triple the price.
Yeah, like some of the tickets that I left still, I still wouldn't mind paying a bit higher than some of the others. But it's the fact there's like one that's a good seat, but that's on the side, or there's some like right at the back where it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like, say, if you go to a concert that might be, well, say if you go O2 and you can go further up or whatever, it's still not that bad considering where you are. But like these places like that, it's like when you go to a theatre, innit?
Like you're gonna be so far at the back, can't even see. People are gonna look like ants.
Yeah, it's like when you go to see a musical maybe or something. Why do you go in them certain places where you go up top?
Yeah, it's like
and
I don't-
stuff.
Have you ever sat up top in like a theatre?
Theatre, yeah, no, I don't know actually. No, I feel like I haven't. You
I've
know?
never. I, d-
I
I-
said yeah, but no.
I feel like even though some of the tickets are like the same price, I'd rather sit on the bottom, even if it's a bit further back.
I feel like I wouldn't mind sitting up, but as long as it's like, say if it's like just one above, but you're at the front, so you've just got like the railing or whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
as long
it,
as
like
your
looking
view's not
over.
obstructed, it should be good.
Yeah, because I was thinking because I was gonna just book whatever it was for Thriller, but then I ended up getting good tickets. I got like floor seat tickets, and finally see that after. Mate, I've wanted to see that for so long. I don't know why I never just went, and then
Now you can't see it again.
yeah, I was planning on seeing it like a few times before it stopped because it was stopping, innit? But then obviously COVID happens, and then
Got terminated early.
yeah, they just did the last show early. But no, that was sick though. That was
It's
good.
kind of crazy.
That's probably one of my favorite things to watch. I don't know, but no, yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know. I do want to go to the Aaron Brown thing, but it might be a case of might have to look at a different place. I feel like Milton Keynes. Don't know.
Road trip, yeah.
Yeah, legit. We can go Wales, innit? Because that's closer than Sheffield, apparently.
What's wrong with Sheffield?
I thought Sheffield was closer, you know. Doesn't sound like it'd be 4 hours away.
It's just before Manchester.
Sheffield.
'Cause I used to go to Manchester when
There's
I used to
something
visit
that
my
sounds similar to that. That's near London, then, because
Alright, I'm gonna
that's why I'm
Google this.
thinking of it.
nan. I'm gonna just Google Sheffield in London, see what comes up.
You watch, starting to come on. Yeah, but we'll just go. I'll carry on to the next thing. You have a little look about that then. Well, what was? I'm trying to think what to go on next. We'll go on the cinema next because that was like
That was good.
That
That was good
that
cinema.
was calm. Yeah. So, well, would you want to start at them because you've never actually seen it? You want to tell them what we went and saw or what?
Yeah, there's no Sheffield in London. I don't know what you're on about. I literally think you're crazy.
I don't know them.
Oh, what? So we saw Inception.
Inception.
It was what is it? 10th anniversary,
Yeah, 10 years already. You know.
and we saw it in the 4D because
4D. Yeah, because that's that was a good time it was on. If
yeah, it was
if,
like
if like
good
it-
time. The one
nor-
before was like stupid o'clock.
Yeah, if they were like if the 2D was on the same time, I probably would only say 2D. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have bothered going to see 4D.
That was the first 4D film you've seen, on it?
Yeah, it was good to be fair, considering obviously it was not made for it. They added.
It was. I've seen 4D before, but I still think it's the best like 4D film I've seen. Compared to like, I think it was better than like the Avengers when I saw that.
Okay, yeah, because like they used the environment and whatever was happening around it good to it.
There
You know
was
what I mean? Because there was a lot of stuff.
there was so
happening
much
in it.
water. We literally had a free shower.
Legit,
We got
yeah.
sprayed with water so much.
Yeah, if you've seen the film, you'll know as well. Like near the end bit where they're semi-end, I guess, where they're falling into the river in the car,
Yeah.
and it's going obviously because time's different when they're in it, and that's too hard to explain. But if you've seen it, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
you haven't seen
that
it.
bit.
Go watch it. Great film.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I can't believe you've never watched it. That's
yeah, I
mad.
can't believe I didn't even know what it was really.
Mate.
'Cause I've
What do you
seen, like-
think of it then? Liked it, yeah.
Oh, great film.
Yeah.
Still probably a bit confused now if I think back at it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's good. It's good to be confused.
Yeah, it's one of them films where they could have easily carried it on because the way it ended, but then
It was a
it's
good
better they
ending.
haven't.
It was a
Yeah,
good
it's better
ending.
they haven't. They could have done a money grabbing thing, like a lot of films do these days. But it was good the way it ended because you're thinking, is he asleep still, dreaming?
Spoilers. Spoilers.
But if you haven't seen it, and it's 10 years old.
Well, I didn't see it until like
But yeah,
what was it,
you
like,
don't watch anything.
a few days ago.
But yeah, if you haven't seen it, then whatever in it. But yeah, the ending where he spins his little charm thing.
It's a spin top.
Yeah, but they have a
Spinning top.
name for it in it. They're like, I don't know what they call it. It's just something to help them believe if they.
So it's like a unique item each one has, and it
Yeah.
all does different things. So that was like a spinning top that never stopped spinning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Someone had a dice, but I don't understand.
So it's a weighted dice, so it always rolls the same number. That's all it was.
Oh, what if you're if you're asleep?
Yeah. So
yeah, because in real life,
because they had their own dice that would always roll like maybe a 1, so no one else would ever see what number it could roll. So you could show them the dice. It looks like a normal dice, but they would physically have to roll it to know what number.
You're
it
not
rolled.
allowed to touch each other's things either.
Yeah, because then
That sounded mad.
no one would. Because then no one would know what yours was. Wait,
No,
because what did she have? She had a chess piece. The girl from college.
Yeah, so she'd like balance it in it. It wouldn't tip over or something.
I don't even remember. Because she was like carving it out. It was like hollow, but you don't really see it. Else apart
You
from
don't
that
see
bit.
her use it at all.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. I feel like they could have like included it because like they could have like a side story of like her getting confused as well, which would have been quite good.
Yeah, so maybe in the dream it would be if she was to flick it, it would never go over in a sense, innit? But then when she's awake,
Wait,
she could easily topple it
Also,
over.
because the spinning top wasn't his, it was his wife's or partner's.
No, it was his.
No, he says it was his partner's, and that's why he used it. That's why it was in the safe in that dollhouse.
Okay. Well,
So
yeah, she died, innit? So
So
it's different.
do we never? Did you not? I can't remember. I don't think we ever thought he had.
What do you mean he had? That was his. He always used that. It didn't show what he had before.
Well, no, because he had it after. Unless like that's how it started.
Yeah.
He took it from her.
Yeah. Well, I think the best. Well, we'll talk about the end bit first. No, yeah. So the ending, obviously, he's spinning it. He finally gets. We don't need to explain the film because if you've seen it, you've seen it. But he gets back to his kids at the end, and he's spinning the thing on the table, and he walks out. But
And then
then
it just
it's
ends.
just spinning, and it's kind of wobbling, but it's kind of not. So it's like, is he dreaming still or not?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
there's
That's
many
crazy.
like theories on the film, but
Yeah, my favourite one was the one I said to you, the theory. You
I
remember?
wouldn't go into the theories because I feel like that could ruin the film in a sense because then you overthink it. You're not enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, I can't really remember the other ones, but the only one that stands out because I do like the theory is I can't remember what dream he's gone into, but there's a scene where he runs off to the bathroom because he's just apparently woken up and he runs to the bathroom and he's like panicking. He's like wiping his face down with water and he gets his spinny thing out and he goes to spin it on the side, but it falls off. Then someone else walks in and he just picks it up and like
You
drives
don't actually get to see him,
yeah,
like,
and he
finish
drives
it.
himself off and he goes, and people are saying that he's still dreaming from that point on, and that's quite early in the beginning of the film. So everything else that happens, he's just like imagining it in a sense,
Yeah,
and that makes sense because that was the only time he spun it. After, well, he spun it before then, and it worked, but then when he spun it, then he doesn't spin it again after until the end of the film. and
Yeah,
you don't
very
know.
end. It just ends.
Yeah, so. That's what I'm saying. Though there's so many possibilities. They could have carried it on and made so much money, but it's so good they didn't. Just
Yeah,
didn't need to be anything else.
Randomly, you went toilet during the film. Do you
Yeah.
think when you're watching a film you've never seen before,
Mm.
how do you know when you need to go toilet? Do you just think something good's just happened, so I'll go now? Because it can't be like.
Yeah. In a sense, yeah. Well, when you watch a film, there's always majority of the time there's like a little slow bit in it.
Yeah.
I feel like every time it starts, you can kind of feel the slow bit, and I'll just run. Just
Well,
hella
you
quick and
need
go.
to get this app. It's called Runpee.
Rumpy, yeah. You good?
Yeah. So select any film. So like I got Invisible Man,
Mm.
and
tells you when you
it
can go
tells
pee.
you the best time to go toilet during the film.
But what about when there's a first day films come out? You've gone to a 6 o'clock showing at night. It's gonna be on there.
Near enough, like a day after
I
it'll be on
believe
there.
that. Or what is it? We keep
So it's
messing the
really
name up.
good.
The tenet. It's
Tenet.
the tenet. It's not
Tenet.
tenet. It's tenet. Tenet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed that trailer preview behind
Yeah.
the scenes. That was so weird.
Yeah. So
That was really sick.
Well, that's out next week, and we're gonna go when that comes out. So we'll see if it's on that app. It's out Wednesday. Wednesday.
I'm seeing it Wednesday.
That's what
I'm
I
quite
just said.
hyped.
That's what you said.
Are we seeing it in 4D? Are we seeing it in IMAX or we just seeing it normally?
IMAX, I reckon. That'd be hard. That looks like a film would be good in IMAX.
Yeah.
4D would probably be good as well.
Yeah, because in the thing we saw, like previewing before we saw Inception, it was like talking about how they used the cameras, like the IMAX cameras.
Yeah, yeah. I only caught the end of it because I went to toilet, I think.
Yeah, you're sulking because you didn't get your ice cream.
Sulking, mate. Nah, I don't even want to get into that. That's not even worth it. But yeah, I like my ice cream when I go cinema, innit? That's like a thing I always do when I go cinema. And we won't get into what happened, but the guy ruined it for me, so I didn't bother getting any ice cream. So I was yeah.
That's right. I had my nachos, and I swear to God, that salsa tasted of vinegar.
I never get the salsa, to be fair. I get 2 cheeses. I think I always get when I normally get nachos.
The cheese isn't even good. It's like their nacho cheese is like rubber.
I know what you mean. I like it still, to be fair, but yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like cheapy. It's worse than McDonald's cheese in a way.
Yeah, it's like their cheese if you were to melt it. I mean, I like the cheese though. I like McDonald's cheese. You don't like McDonald's cheese?
I wouldn't just eat a slice of it, but in a burger it's fine.
Well, I don't eat cheese on its own in general, so.
But. Well, no, like nacho cheese, like yeah, I feel like it just wasn't good. But I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Tesco points.
Gang.
Also discount with unlimited card. Please sponsor us so we get free cinema next year.
Yeah, so I have a black card because I've been a member for.
Too long?
Yeah, over 2 years probably. Probably now.
Yeah, because I got one literally like 2 weeks before lockdown.
Yeah. Yeah, normal one, innit? Like the red one.
Yeah, but I paid for the year.
Yeah.
So I've still got to wait.
Yeah, that kind of.
Ages.
We had this conversation. That kind of baffles me. How if you do pay for the year, you don't just get the black one straight away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because the difference between it, like the normal one's good anyway. Don't get me wrong, but the difference is you get more percentage off the cinema stuff,
and you get free upgrades. I think to 3D, but I don't like 3D films anyway.
Yeah, I like 3D, but yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, 100% we'll go see that in the IMAX. That'd be worth it.
We should actually book that because social distancing in the cinema.
Yeah, that probably will. There's a shitload of showings of it, but probably will be busy regardless.
There's nothing else in the cinema.
Yeah,
we wanted to see Goonies in the cinema. We couldn't go see that.
Yeah, you said that was out for one day.
Yeah, one day. Because it was like 35 years or whatever.
35 years?
Yeah, like
I didn't realise it was only one day. Otherwise, obviously, I would have looked at it more. Don't worry, guys. We social distance in it at the cinema, so we're fine.
Was this social distancing?
Yeah, it's fine. We live together, not really, but yeah. Whatever.
No, we see each other pretty much every day.
Work together, and it's same difference. But yeah, so that was good. Yeah, Inception was good. I don't know what the date is for. I don't know if there is one. That Antebellum. I don't know how you pronounce it. Antebellum, the one who did Get Out and that. It's got the butterfly as the poster.
Yeah, I think that was meant to 7th of September.
Yeah, that was meant to be soon, but I don't know.
I don't think that's postponed. I think.
Like I said, there's ups and downs to postponing shit at the minute. If you don't, you probably are going to make a lot of money if people go because that's all that's out.
But then you also got people who are scared.
But then I was scared as well. To be fair, like, I was like, oh, do I even chance it? Do I want to? Like, but I really want to see Inception.
Yeah,
again.
That's out the 21st. When's that? Like 3 days.
This week.
Well, that's what it says on Cineworld app.
No way. Yeah, but there's no is there showings?
You can't book it.
Nah, there's no way then. There'd be showings by now.
Let me check on Google.
There's no way. Mate, do you know what's crazy though? I'm not sure, but I feel like there's a good amount of hype over that. Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
You're like, you're concentrating way too much.
It just doesn't come up, and my phone likes to just do it at once. I don't know what my phone's in. It's just flashing. Look at it.
Are you good? So I was in the other Android.
My phone costs more than yours, so you can get with it.
True, but you're holding a spaceship in your hand.
Yeah, my phone is. Yeah, it could be like a second screen to my laptop. Is that big? Yeah, it doesn't say.
No, yeah. So I feel like that's not going to be out when probably fall. Unless obviously we'll find out on Friday. We'll check and see. But no, what I was saying, I feel like there's a decent amount of hype around the film still. And the crazy thing is, you haven't seen a proper trailer.
That's true.
There's a trailer, but you don't see anything.
It's not a trailer.
And that's like,
It's more
that's like the beauty of like some good directors or producers or whoever makes it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They've
you
got
can
your
create
attention.
hype without showing you anything.
Yeah, like mate, when I'm in this, I think it was. What was it? It was when we saw Inception. We saw a trailer and we were like, oh, we don't need to go watch the film now.
Oh.
They just show so much. I think it was something we seen as well, but they just show so much of the film.
I feel like when I go to America and I go cinema, their trailers show so much more of the film. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, I feel like ours. We ain't gone for a while, but I feel like over here it's toned down a little bit because at one point it felt the same. It was like, why are they showing so much?
I feel kids' films they show more then like once a film gets like at 12A, like trailers cut down real quick because people's attention spans. They're like, oh trailer, oh it's longer than a minute, not bothered.
Yeah, they're obviously doing it to rope people in, but it's like
it's quick, easy hype, really.
If your film's worth it, you'd be able to put like just a tiny bit in and it'd grab your attention. Like I have no idea what that film, that Antebellum, whatever.
Why do we always end up talking about films?
Yeah, I don't even know. Fuck it, who cares? It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just talk about it quickly and then. No, yeah, but like it just goes to show that like I have no idea what the film is about, but I fucking can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
That'd be quite good.
So, but yeah,
we'll see. I do want to go cinema again.
Yeah, it'll probably be, unless that comes out Friday, it'll be next week.
Well, yeah, because we can go the weekend now.
Yeah.
Spaceship going past. That was so weird.
If you go Friday when it comes out, it doesn't really matter either way.
Oh yeah, payday, innit? We'll have money.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah, we're rich anyway. We just need extra. You know what I mean? Millionaire.
We're struggling to eat.
We haven't eaten in 3 days.
We've got a half chicken nugget from last week still.
Nah, what we have for dinner? Go on, tell them. Tell them what we have for dinner.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
We wish it was Nando's again, but we went 3 times last week.
Mate, I need a Nando's though, but wait till next week. So I'm gonna go 3 days next week. I want to go to that buffet place as well though, but yeah.
I just want to go like Five Guys or Shake Shack. Just get something greasy. Because McDonald's grease and like Five Guys grease is so different.
Yeah. Like I didn't think I would want McDonald's, but I just bare fancied like nuggets and shit, and they got double quarter pounder with cheese at the minute. So I was
and
just like, fuck
apple pies.
Mate, my apple pies, I should have brought it out. Yeah,
you didn't eat it?
No, I haven't eaten it yet. I was gonna eat it on the podcast. I'm gonna lie.
You could have shared it with your dog.
Where did he go?
He's over here. Oh, people who just listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, they're like, what are they on about?
Yeah, you can't see my dog. Wentworth, come here. I'm just gonna get mugged off on camera now.
Yeah, Reese's dog is pretty ugly.
There you go, he's coming. You'll be able to see him on camera. Here he comes.
I swear to God, if he knocks my drink on my laptop, your dog is going to go across the fence so quick.
There you go. All right, mate. Yeah, his name's Wentworth, for anyone.
Wentworth Miller from Prison Break?
No, not Miller, but I maybe did get the name from that.
Prison Break,
name,
also a great show.
Isn't it? Needs a little haircut because you can't really see. But yeah.
I hate seeing fake. Do you ever see like the fake posters for Prison Break season 6?
I remember seeing it for the season that just went, when it wasn't announced at the time. People were making shit for that one.
Yeah.
I remember all that. Yeah, because I love that program. Obviously, some of the seasons.
I think that's a show I've binge watched most. I've seen it like 4 times.
Yeah, the first season's amazing. But yeah, I think.
Oh, so what films do you normally watch on a plane? Sounds like we're gonna get sponsored by an airline now.
Make sure you use code podcast real keep it 2020.
Just if I had a promo code for an airline, I'd literally want like £400 off because flights are that expensive.
Well, not at the minute, mate. With this shit.
I'm not going on holiday. Yeah, well, do you watch films on a flight or do you just sleep?
Have I touched on this before that I feel like gonna have a heart attack when I'm flying?
Yeah, you're a bit scared of planes.
I don't know if I've touched up on it in here. Well, here's the thing, yeah. Just quickly, I feel like when I was younger, I've been quite a lot of places, to be fair. Like past couple of years I haven't, but overall I've been a lot of places. And when I was younger, I think the longest flight I went to was Mexico, and that was probably 9 hours plus maybe. It was a bit different.
Yeah,
on the way back. I think
like
it was longer.
It's in South America.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it was long, and I was fine then. But I feel like as I grew up, I just think I deeped it too much in my head. So
what, like getting in a plane crash? Just full on
plane crash, you know what? No one knew. Have you coming into each other? Yeah, like all that space in.
Planes crash into the floor.
Yeah. I thought you meant.
You're so stupid. You thought planes can only crash into each other. What was it called?
Well, it was the way you said it, innit? Like a plane crash. You'd say like a plane crashing into the floor. Nah, plane. I can't remember what I was
crash landing.
No, so I thought you meant the way you said it. I thought you meant planes crashing into each other, like mid-air. Which obviously is,
has that ever happened?
Rare. Yeah, because I've heard more stories on when people are getting trained and they do the. I don't even know what it's called, but they have to do it where they can't see. So if there was. Yeah, legit. So there's someone with them, obviously, but they have to do it where they can't see. So it's like if you have really bad weather and you can't see, you're prepared for it.
Yeah, but don't they have like navigational systems that will show them like where a nearest plane is on inside? It's like all radio.
Probably, yeah. But I've heard stories where legit, like I think it was on both ends. Like
That'd be so scary.
Two people were practicing, and
That's so dumb.
they actually ended up hitting each other and dying because they're legit in the air. Like
that's crazy.
Real shit.
Why
like,
couldn't they just use like a simulator?
That's what I always thought. Like, obviously they've got to the point though where they are actually sick at flying, but then they've had to take this step, and that shit's just crazy. Like, but yeah. Anyway, no, yeah. So I feel like when I was younger, or it was when I got older, I feel like I just deeped it more, and obviously I've overthought it because I think like I'm just like, yeah. I remember it was like a few years ago. Yeah, I was on the plane. Yeah. Well, no, it was more than a few years ago.
You was on it. I get in it.
But I was on the.
That's a good one. Can I have that one?
Yeah, I'll put that to your chart of good shit.
Yes.
Come on, I'm on 6.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. No, yeah. So no, I was on the plane in whatever. I was on it. I don't even know. I was plane right, not plane
right. like wing walking. just chilling on top of the plane.
Right, call it? I was.
Yeah, you say you're
occupied in the no.
You say you're on the plane. That's what you're meant to say. I just joked about it.
Oh, okay.
Like you're on the train, but you're not on the train.
You're on top of it, getting your head sliced off. You go in a tunnel or some shit. Like
that'd be pretty cool.
Mate, my jumper keeps riding up. I keep fidgeting.
Go on. What are you saying about you being on a plane? After I made a good joke.
Let me sort myself out. Very annoying. Yeah. No, so I was on the plane, and obviously it was I won't go for or whatever. But at one point, I was on the side. I like the window seat, even though I shit myself. I like the window seat. I just like
knowing when you're going.
I like to keep me distracted or whatever. Yeah, like that's cool. So I was like near the what do you call it? And it's not engine, is it? Like the propeller thing.
It's an engine.
Is it an engine?
It's an engine.
It's not the main engine though.
Those two jets on like
there's
each
two
wing.
Yeah, there's two.
There's one on each side, so it doesn't do flips.
Alright, yeah. Well,
yeah,
so I'm on one side of it. I'm like near the side of it. You know, like you can see it like spin like shit. I'm like, I'm like sitting there.
See the duct tape attaching it together.
Nah, not even that. It wasn't even that deep. I just shit myself like, and it just went. I felt like it just went hella quiet, and I went like this. I was like,
turned it off.
Mate, I fully, I legit felt like one of them cut out. I fully shit myself. I think my mum was, where was my mum? So there was a couple people like family members next to me, and my mum was like literally behind me. I literally looked like that. I went like that behind her. I went, Mum. I was like, is the plane alright? I legit fully asked her, is the plane okay?
Like your mum's gonna know the plane.
My mum's like, yeah, it's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh,
wait, have you been on... I can't even talk. Mum, are we gonna die?
Yeah, no, my mum goes, no, it's fucked, get off!
You see your mum packing her bags, you're about to jump off.
Get the fucking parachute on quick. I don't know how.
Oh, shit. I'm dying.
I never told you that story. Oh, shit. That's funny. It's so stupid. My mum was like, she just looked at me like I'm thick. She was like,
are you good?
She was like, what do you mean? I was like, it went bare quiet. She was just like, yeah, it's fine or whatever and that.
Have you, I was going to ask you, have you ever been on a plane when there's turbulence?
Yeah, but when I was younger, so I can't remember. I just remember there was this one time where apparently it was really bad because my mum doesn't have a problem with flying, but she said she was like shitting herself when that happened. So yeah, when I was younger it happened, but
yeah, I love flying. I think it must have been when I went to Japan. We had bad turbulence, and I think it was so bad like drinks were falling over. But yeah. I don't panic even like with turbulence because I feel like it's normal. It's just like thick wind, I guess, in a sense. It's not getting like chopped up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Do you remember what I asked you before we started talking about planes? Before we started crying about planes crashing into each other.
I like flying though.
No, I asked you if you watched films on a plane.
Oh, well, that took a
that was
way
a good
detour. Well, no. So let me just think about that. No, yeah, about that thing quickly. No, yeah. So that was it. Yeah, it was stupid why I shit myself, but it fully just sounded like it went silent.
I think that's because like your ears get used to it in a sense. Like you just adapt.
But then after Mum said that, I was sitting there and I was just trying to make myself be calm as well, because I was like, right, no one else is looking. Like,
how old are you? 16.
Maybe. I don't know, but I feel like no one else was freaking out, so I was looking around. I was like, all right, yeah, it must be fine. It must be okay. Like, just relax. But yeah, before getting
just hear brace. Start crying.
Yeah, I just feel like because I've got older, I deep stuff more now. I just feel like the statistics are you're safer on a plane than a train.
In your car, I'm walking.
But bitch, I'd rather, if I'm crashing in one of them, do you really want to crash in a plane?
I think you're more likely to die to a cow than you are in a plane crash.
Yeah, but if you're going down in one of them, I'd rather crash in a car than crash in a plane.
Why?
I'm plummeting to the earth, fam. Are you good?
You're not plummeting. It's gliding. It's like a paper airplane. It's got no engine. It just glides.
Okay, and then you've seen them videos. It gets on the runway and it scrapes and then it catches fire.
Well, they should have fireproof blankets. I don't know.
They could easily have something for it where they like deploys at the bottom so it puts it out. Do you know what I mean?
It's like if it was that dangerous, people wouldn't fly.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'd 100% rather fly somewhere than get on a boat.
Nah.
You telling me you'd rather sit on a ferry full of hundreds of cars than a plane?
Yeah.
Nah.
I put money on it that I would rather that. I'd rather take.
What is that? It's a moth.
Is it mine?
Is it my moth? I haven't seen this one in a few days.
I was about to dash my mic. What was it saying? I can't remember what I was saying.
Oh, I forgot. Wait.
No, yeah, on a boat.
Oh, boat.
Yeah. So, no, I'd rather take my chance. If we're going down, I'll swim. What am I going to do? Fly in the air like I'm a fucking Superman?
No, squirrel monkey thing, whatever they call it.
Squirrel monkey.
You seen the squirrels that have like fat wings? They just glide.
Oh, yeah. Nah,
you not got bingo wings?
Bingo wings? What, am I fucking 50 stone or something?
Wait, have you ever been in a helicopter?
No.
Would you rather be in a helicopter or a plane?
None.
I said, would you rather? And you're like, nah, not doing it. Sorry, no.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd always want to do one of them experiences where you go in a helicopter to see whatever sights it may be, but I know I'd be having a heart attack the whole time.
I've been in a helicopter, I think 2 times. 100% I'd rather be in a plane. I just don't trust helicopters. But the way you can see...
It's more fragile, isn't it, helicopter?
The way you can see cities is amazing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd want to do it for that, but then...
Because I wanted to do it when I went to New York, but it was expensive. Then I looked at doing it in Japan.
You can do it in New York? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, near like the Statue of Liberty, can't you do it as well?
Yeah, so I think because New York's like pretty much a whole no-fly zone because of past events. It's like only like one company does it, and that's why it's so expensive. It's like nearly $1,000 for like 2 people. Because I've done it over like...
Yeah, I feel like you can do it near Statue of Liberty still, though, no? I feel like that's a possibility still.
So I think I've done it in Florida and I've done it Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
They're both good experiences.
Okay, yeah, because that would be worth it, to be fair. Like, when I want to go back to America at some point, I feel like 100% that would be worth it.
Wow.
But
the only reason I talk about planes is because, if you read the notes, you know why I spoke about planes in the first place.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll get to that quickly. Right? So films them. Do you remember the last film you watched on the plane? Because I was trying to think of it, but hopefully I can remember. It was something good because I remembered enjoying watching it, but I haven't been away for a while, so.
Fully don't know.
I feel like it might have been Jumanji, one of them. I feel like I watched that on one of the planes.
Could I watch that one? No.
Something, but yeah. Well, do you watch films then, or do you go sleep?
I try to sleep, but I can't. I'll sleep for like 2 hours on a plane. Like, it could be a 10-hour plane journey. I'll sleep for 2 hours. So I'll watch films because I get really travel sick in a sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sometimes I try and make myself really tired beforehand, like I won't sleep, and then I'll just try and whack like my headphones in, and sleep, because then for me it's better, because obviously I wake up and I'm there.
Because when I went to Florida, I stayed up until like 5 a.m. playing pool, and then we got to the airport and the flight was like at 9 a.m. I thought I was gonna crash for like 9 hours. Nah, I slept for 2 hours. I was like, oh great, because I fell asleep on the floor. Like on the plane, I fell asleep on the floor.
You good? How old is you? 2?
Nah, I was 18.
Mate, if you was on the floor and I was working, I'd be like, do you mind getting up?
So
why
this
the fuck
was like
you on the floor?
This was like the chair in front, and this is my chair. I slept in this gap.
You're not short, How can you even? What was you, like 4 foot at the time?
No, I was still 6 foot.
Bro, like.
I don't understand how that happened, but yeah, I can't sleep on planes.
Bro, that's mad. Yeah, nah.
What else would you do on a plane then? Would you join the Mile High Club?
100%. I say 100%. 100% I'd want to. But
100% you'd be shitting yourself.
Yeah, but you legit can get, well, what do you call it? You arrested, basically, for doing it. If you get caught, you can get arrested.
There was a video on Instagram the other day of a guy and then 2 air hosts walked out the bathroom after him.
What a G. Oh, my. Oh, chair's going back. What a G, man. Mate, can you imagine? That'd be the best time, like, cool, can you imagine? That'd be sick.
That must be so scary, though. I know you can rent a plane that will literally fly so you can have sex in the back.
Right, that's mad.
Which is a good business idea in a sense.
Do you know what my biggest fear would be by, like, banging on the plane?
Well, the toilet flushing goes...
How did you know I was going to say that? That's actually mad.
Because plane toilets are scary.
That's actually mad. That's what I was going to say.
I don't mind flying, but yeah, if I'm flushing the toilet... if I'm flushing the toilet on the plane, I've already unlocked the door and the door's open.
Nah, I'll do it, but then I'll hold my ears. So I'll do it very quick. Go, yeah, okay, yeah, and it makes a stupid ass.
It does that on the train as well. I hate it. I don't understand. Like, it's vacuum.
Train. Yeah, I don't really use toilets on trains. So does that actually do the same thing?
Yeah, it's vacuum.
No, okay,
it sucks it like far away.
Yeah, that would be like my main thing. So, like you're banging your missus or whatever, or
someone else.
Yeah, or some random chick. Like you're banging her, man. Then you accidentally like elbow it or something. Could you imagine? That'd be so off-putting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What are you best staring at? You look like you're in bare concentration.
I was just reading what else we had on the notes.
Yeah, would you do it then, or what?
I don't know. I'd be so scared.
Mm.
Could you imagine, like, let's say you're flying to Russia, you land, you're getting arrested in Russia.
Yeah, you'd have to do it on the way home. I'd do it on the way home when we're, like, just before the seatbelt signs are about to go on. That's when you do it. Because then at least you know if you do get arrested, it'd be in, like, over here. I don't really want to get arrested, but yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
you get arrested and the police officer's like, Maggie, I rate you.
Yeah, I can't show it, but I rate you. I feel like, yeah, if it was over here, I feel like you'd get fined. I don't think you'd like be in a prison cell, like going. Do you know what I mean? In a sense.
What is the punishment? Should I Google it?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, like you said, I'd want to, but like I feel like these days it's hard as like it would be hard to get away with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're in like first class or business
toilets are so small on a plane.
Yeah, she'd legit just have to ride you, or you'd have to like doggy or something. I don't even know if doggy would work.
You can go prison for up to 6 months or £1,000 fine.
£1,000 fine.
Yeah, so you just don't fly in first class. You sink into the first class toilets, then you pretty much paid for first class.
Mate, for a grand, you could have a whole trip going Holland and getting prosy. You can get prostitute over here as well, but what's the fun in that if you're spending a grand? Go Holland.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Not gonna lie, I couldn't.
Who would get fined? Would both of you get fined? Because then it's £2,000.
Yeah, grand each. Yeah, 100%.
But this is up to, so who knows? I doubt a lot of the people who do it don't
if they want to be pricks or like maybe if you like cream powder or something, they might add more to it. Like, yeah, mate, you're nutted in her. So
and now she's pregnant.
Oh no, wait, maybe they would minus it because you're nutted in her, so there's not as much mess. Whereas if it went on the toilet seat, like,
I feel like if you've done it now, like with like COVID and stuff,
yeah, you
people
get done even more. Yeah, you get done even more, most likely. I feel like, yeah, mate. Well, red light district. I don't think I legit could ever do that. Pay for a prosy or something. Or maybe just prostitute in general. Same difference, innit? Holland's just Holland.
It's just disgusting in a sense. Like, you don't know where they've been.
You know where they've been. You know what they've been doing.
Yeah, for the past 8 hours.
I'm sure you can get some fine-ass ones. But I'd legit feel like I'd have to wear minimum 5 condoms. And even then, I'd then have to get acid.
What would be the point?
I'd have to get acid after and clean my cock with it.
I
would just feel disgusting.
I don't understand why people would pay for prostitutes, because there must be some girl out there that just have sex with you for free. She must be desperate. Yeah,
there's desperate guys, so there's desperate girls. I feel like it's just harder to find desperate girls.
Yeah.
Unless they're like fully like slappers or something. Then.
How long has this even been going on for? I feel like I've been talking for like days.
Does it say?
Yeah, it says 1,515 seconds or something.
What? Well, should I check my phone? Did it say on there?
No, I think we started 45 minutes ago now, so we should really close it.
How do you know?
I'm good at guessing.
Yeah, it feels like it has been quite a bit.
It's because we talk so much, we just laugh.
Yeah, I could go check the phone, but I feel like it has been quite a bit anyway. What else have we got? We got anything before we close it off? It's quite nice out here, isn't it?
Yeah, we're actually outside.
Yeah, that hasn't rained either.
What's the date? It is currently Tuesday the 18th of August at 10:21.
Are you good? You're getting in the military, yeah. Okay, so we're going to be moving at approximately 23:32.
Well, no, because it's like been raining all day. Yet we decided to sit outside. Quite nice.
Oh yeah, I think the last time quickly we did a podcast, it was baking, though. Wasn't that when it was at the peak?
I had my aircon on the whole time.
Yeah, because we did it later on for it to be
cool
down a little bit. But
before, it's like I couldn't have my aircon on because my mic would just pick it up and it would sound like someone's blowing into it the whole time. But no, it was fine. Yeah,
it's cooled down now.
It's quite nice.
I want it to be colder still. Like I fully need to go live in a country where it's a minus.
I can't wait
20.
for October. October weather, it's just so good. I don't like snow.
I don't mind snow. Driving's not really that fun in it, to be honest. But yeah,
it's just messy. Like I'll be walking and then my feet.
Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about that because I'll be in my car.
I do like ice skating, so we go ice skating.
Mate, I hate ice skating.
It's because you're fat.
Mate, fully people are legit gonna think I'm pretty fat.
Well, and then they'd have to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel and then follow me on Instagram, and you will see that I'm not fat.
Follow you or follow the podcast?
Follow the podcast and my channel. Channel. My Instagram.
Oh, God, I need to stop leaning back on this chair. I feel like I'm gonna fall.
So my dog's had enough now. He's moving.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's probably tired.
But yeah, we'll close it up now in a second. But there's one last thing, yeah.
Oh God.
You know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. We're gonna do a bonus like thing anyway, regardless.
We are not playing charades.
I said to my man, I was like, they're gonna think I don't know, whatever. But I was like, yo, can we? It sounds so mad saying it. I sound like
you've asked me. I'd say over 10 times to play charades.
I sound like a drama queen or like some fruity person or something.
You just want to play charades.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I just want to play charades. Mate, can you imagine, like, we want to do, like, a bonus thing or whatever in it, so, like, get a bit more on the YouTube channel. Mate, charades be sick.
Right, your dad's off tomorrow. We'll play charades with your dad. If you get your dad to play charades, I 100% will play charades.
Mate, could you imagine the conversation even if I said that to him? He'd tell me to fuck off. I'd be like, don't be fucking stupid.
Right, you couldn't come to work because you're playing charades, yeah?
100% he'd say that. 100%. I'd be like, oh, you play charades, you come to work and do it, or fucking record there or some shit. I'm like, oh, you just ruined the whole joke. Thanks to that. Cheers. Like,
I found that quite funny. But yeah, sure, I'm not playing charades. We'll play Hangman.
Oh, mate, that's a banger for a video. Just writing the letters out and drawing the thing, yeah, that's fucking crazy.
It was a joke. I'm not playing Hangman. I'm not playing Hangman. I'm not playing charades. Play Uno.
I don't know why you say against charades. You got family members. Get one of them to come and do it.
My family is miserable. They don't even listen to the podcast. They're that miserable. Like, oh, let's play charades. I'll be like, no. What do I do that for?
Don't do that. You could be playing Game of Life right now.
No, I'd be watching Corey, mate.
Corey and going to bed at half. No, yeah. Well, we'll close it up. But yeah, we need to think what we could do. I'm sure we legit could just do another episode and just waffle because we waffle anyway.
Waffling podcast coming soon.
But yeah, I just kind of feel like, yeah, I don't know what else there is. We'll have to have a think or Google something. Like,
we'll get some good ideas. I feel like we could play some games. Well, not like that games, but
games. Yeah. Oh, you couldn't even do like, I was going to say we could play like battleships, but it'd be like shots, but you don't drink, so.
I can do it with water.
Yeah, pretend it's vodka for the views, mate.
Oh, that one got me.
Done. I don't know. No, I think it's Cluedo, mate. Real life Cluedo. We'll go out and kill someone.
Again?
Wait, what? Shit. Mate. Remember, get off the body.
Just munching
like digging it up. What's going on? Alright, yeah. Well, what do you... We'll guess the time, because obviously my phone's been on. How we have to take a little bit off it because we didn't start straight away. We'll guess the time now, yeah? See who's right, and then we'll say on the next podcast.
Well, don't know because it will be edited at that time.
Well, no, I mean, because we're legit checking out on the phone. Because my phone's been recording.
It'll be going 45 minutes. It's currently 10:26. I feel like we started this, 9:30? Near enough? I'd say 50 minutes. That's how long the phone's on.
I'll say my phone would be on 53.
Alright, well, we need to wrap it up because I got 3 minutes to make sure that I'm closer.
Quick.
Alright, so...
Yeah, keep it real. Merch coming soon.
Hey, that merch looks fire, I can't lie.
No, yeah, I have to get a top in it because then we can like wear it or something.
Oh my God, what's that on your shirt? Oh, it's just the podcast.
Don't worry. You know, come on.
Don't worry. Why are you not telling them to worry? They got to follow.
Oh yeah, true. We'll have it on the front, and then on the back we'll just have like "follow me" in massive letters or something.
Follow me. Yeah, you've got 10 people following you around Tesco now because you can t-shirts.
We're going shopping and just fucking people following
T-shirts
us.
that follow me. What? Where are we going, guys?
Fuck yeah.
Alright, cool. That's it for this week. I'll catch you lot in the next one, really.